Congratulations, Tommy. I guess you'd call that a battle of the veterans, but you must be delighted to have come through it.
Absolutely. Every time you walk off the court as a winner, always makes you feel good. Obviously, was definitely a tough one though. Had a lot of chances in the second set, for match points. I think in the tiebreak, and I think I had really only one or two chances. The other ones he played really well and aggressive and went for it. And yeah, it was tough to stay mentally in it, but I'm proud to have won that match.
You took the opening set, but now Bandian's a bit of a fighter, isn't he? So you always knew you were going to have to sort of be 100% all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's not going to give it to you, so I knew that I'm going to have to play some good tennis to win that match.
Obviously a tough week in Washington, like you say, but physically, how are you feeling now? And you feel you're getting better and better, or is a bit of fatigue creeping in, or?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm definitely, feeling it in the bones and the body-wise. But once you step on the court, you try to forget about all that stuff, and you want to try to see if you can win that match against the opponent you're playing, and that's really all. But you try to make the best to get ready for the next match, and I'm happy to be in that situation to do that.
You seem to be playing at a level which is maybe higher than your actual world ranking might suggest. Have you sort of set yourselves any targets for how far you might be able to get in the rankings?
No, not really. My goal was to maybe reach the top 50 again, so I can have a good schedule that I can play. So I'm in the main draw of most of the tournaments, and I told you as well a while ago that would be nice to win another title. To make it 13, which is my lucky number, and I made those things happen now. So it's time to sit down at some point and write down some new goals. But at the moment, I'm quite busy, just worrying about playing good tennis and just try to take it one match at a time.
At 34, sorry, do you play tennis a bit differently, sort of because you're at a certain age? Do you sort of feel a bit more freedom because you kind of come to the end of your career and you think, well, I'll just go for it, whereas maybe when players are a bit younger, they maybe get a bit nervous, worried about losing. I mean, how do you approach tennis these days?
Yeah, in a lot of different ways. In the one way, obviously, I appreciate so much, and I'm happy that I can actually go out there and still perform at these events that I really like playing. And every time you win, it just gives you such a cool, satisfaction feeling that you want more of. And when you lose, you have those emotions again where you're like, God, you can't stand it, and it takes you a while to get over it. Obviously, depending on how you lose a match as well, but. Just happy to be still, living my dream and continuing it for hopefully who knows how long. My main goal, or one of my goals, is that my daughter can watch me play and fully understand what I'm actually doing out there, because that would mean a lot to me. So if I can make that happen, I would be very proud.
And finally, Simon in the next round should be a tough match.
Yeah, it's always a tough match. I mean, everybody that plays here in these events, is going to be a tough match. And Simon and I just had a tough battle in Hamburg in the second round that I won in 3 sets. And he really likes the hard court as well, and dangerous player. So I'm going to have to play again some of my best tennis to have a chance to win the match.